Okay, in this problem, we're given the sound level that the jet airplane engine is making, which is 130 decibel. Now, since we know the intensity, we can figure out its, since we know the sound level, we can figure out the intensity, because from equation 12.1, we know that the sound level beta is equal to 10 log intensity over I naught, which is the threshold intensity of human ear. Now, I naught is a constant term, and the value of I naught is 10 to the power minus 12 watt per meter squared. Now, we need to figure out the intensity, because our ultimate goal is to find the power, and we know that intensity is equal to power radiated per unit area. Now, for our case, area will be, so if this is our, if this is human ear, and we are given the radius of human ear, so that means if the sound wave is spreading equally in all directions, we have we will only deal with the area of the human ear, because that's from there only that human ear is able to hear the sound. So the area of the human ear will be pi r squared, because it's assumed a circular opening. So, and the area of a circle is pi r squared. So, and here r is 2 centimeter. So we first find out the intensity from this equation, and once we know our intensity, we know our area, we can figure out our power. So let's put all the numbers and see what we get. So our beta was 130 decibel, and that's equal to 10 times log of intensity, the one that we're going to measure, times the constant term in watts per meter squared. Now, if we solve for it, we see that we'll have 13 equals log of I over the value of I naught. And from there, if we solve for I, we'll get 10 to the power 13 times 1 times 10 to the power minus 12 watt per meter squared. And the value we get from there is 1.0 times 10 to the power 1 watt per meter squared. So since we know the intensity, we again review our equation. So the equation was I equals P over A, and we have to find out power. So power will be intensity times the area. So we know our intensity, we know our area. So it's going to be power, which is equal to I times area is pi r squared. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, intensity times pi r squared. Now, intensity is basically 10 watt per meter squared. So 10 watt per meter squared, and then pi is 3.14, and for our case r is given in centimeters, so we need to convert that to meters so that we can get rid of this meter squared. So it's gonna be 2 times 10 to the power minus 2 meter squared, and that, if we do the calculation, so meter square will get cancelled, so we'll have 0.013 watt. So that's the power output, power intercepted by an unprotected ear. So if we don't wear our protective devices, that's going to be the power that we'll experience.